Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. Sorry, in this time I'm going to talk about the Lakers loss against Thunder yesterday on NBA Cup, and with this loss, the Lakers fell to a record of 2-2. They play its last game in the NBA Cup group stage, and the Lakers were eliminated. Well, sorry. Well, about this game, the Lakers play a very great game. Well, not great. They play a very good game. They competed against the Thunders, but the Lakers couldn't get the victory, even though they were playing in home, because the Lakers had an error that I detected and I've detected in the last game, and something that JJ Reddit has said, that the Lakers in the last 2-3 minutes of each quarter is when the Lakers played a very bad basketball. They couldn't close each quarter, and for that reason they have lost the last game, especially this game where the Lakers most of the game in the quarters, the Lakers were leading the game and they could create that gap to win the game. But in each quarter, in the end of each quarter, in the last 2 minutes of each quarter, the Lakers couldn't close the game. They couldn't increase the advantage, and instead of that, the Thunder closed better each quarter. They tied the game, and later they took the lead of the game and they won this game. This is something that happened in each quarter, in the end of the first quarter, in the end of the second quarter, in the end of the third quarter, and in the end of the fourth quarter. Where in the fourth quarter is when the game, como I told you, were very close. The Thunder started leading the game by 7 point difference, or by 11 point difference. Later the Lakers reduced that gap, and the game was very close. But in the last 2 minutes of the first quarter is when the Thunder again increased the lead, and they were leading by 8 point difference, 32-24. In the fourth quarter, the Lakers improved basketball level. This time they play better. Where the most of part of the second quarter, the Lakers were leading the game. They increased even the leading for 5 point difference, but the Lakers had the opportunity to increase the lead to a 10 points lead, but they couldn't, because in the last 2 minutes of the second quarter, the Thunder play better. They closed better the game. The Lakers won in this quarter, the quarter 24-19. They reduced the gap, and the Lakers were only trailing by 3 point difference, 48-51 in the halftime. Even how I told you, where in the second quarter the Lakers took the lead of the game, but later they couldn't handle, and in the last minutes of the quarter, the Thunder took the lead. In the third quarter is the same that happened than in the first half, where the Lakers took the lead of the game. Later the Thunder took the lead. The game was very close, but again in the end of the third quarter, the Thunders again closed better, and the Thunders in the end of the third quarter were leading the game 71 to 69. The game in the fourth quarter, it happened the same that in the quarter, that that in the rest of that in the first three quarter, where the game was very close. Always the difference was between 1 to 5 to 7 point difference. Sometimes the Lakers had the lead, sometimes the Thunder had the lead, but again in the last 2 minutes of the game, especially in the last 1 minute with 30 seconds, is when the Thunders created that big gap. That was enough, and the Lakers in the end lost the game 93 to 101, and the Lakers fell to a record of 11-8. They fell to the sixth place in the Western Conference, and they finished with a 2-2 record in the NBA Cup West Conference group, and they are eliminated. For example, the Lakers, how I told you, the Lakers finished with a record of 2-2. They fell to the fourth place in the West Group P. They are eliminated because it's impossible that the Lakers can win this group, because they lost against the Suns and against the Thunders. They defeated the Spurs and Jazz, and the Suns and the Thunders, they have one, and the Spurs have one more game left. So one of them is gonna to win this game, and they are gonna to win this group, and it's impossible because it looks like that the Lakers are not gonna to be the best second place in the West Conference. So the Lakers are eliminated, and they are not going to repeat this in this tournament. And in the Western Conference, the Lakers fell to a record 11-8. In this moment, they are in the sixth place. and they have a one loss streak. So the conference is still close, but the Lakers need to again start to win games. If no, they're gonna to fall more position. So in the overall statistics, the Lakers, how I told you, play a very good game, but the big difference was that the Thunders play better in the last 2 minutes of each quarter. The Lakers in the offense threw by a 45% from field goal. They made 11 triples and scored 16 points out of in the free throws. And the defense, the Lakers allowed that the Thunder threw by a 41% from field goal. They allowed 13 triples. I think that this was the big difference. And the Thunders scored 12 free throws. And in the paint, the Lakers lost the paint by 6 point difference. And how I told you, the Lakers fell and finished his participation in the NBA Cup group stage. They fell to a record of 2-2 and they are eliminated. And in the individual statistics, LeBron James didn't play a very great basketball. He scored only 12 points, made 8 rebounds and 6 assists. And LeBron James has been playing a very bad basketball in the last 3, 4, 5 games. So I think that something that is happening here is I think that the LeBron James, maybe he's tired because he has played more than 30 minutes per game. So I think that the LeBron James should have read some games or reduce the time that he plays, because I think that most of the time it looks like that the LeBron James he looks tired, but let's see. And Anthony Davis didn't play a very great basketball because he only scored 50 points and made 12 rebounds. Of course, he did another double, but we lost the game. The best player was Dalton Knecht, that he played a tremendous game. He scored 20 points, but it wasn't enough. Austin Reeves only scored 11 points. Remember that he left the game in the middle of the second quarter and he returned in the middle of the third quarter. He couldn't score more points and was bad for the team. And Daniel Russell that play a great basketball, that he come from the bench where he scored 17 points and he was one rebound shy to a double. So what's next? The Lakers will close tomorrow the week, where the Lakers will travel to Utah, where they will play against the Utah Jazz tomorrow at 19 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that these two teams have played only one game in the season, where the Lakers defeated the Utah Jazz 2 weeks ago, 124 to 119 in the first game in the NBA Cup with the Lakers. In this moment, the Utah Jazz, are in the 14th place in the Western Conference with a record of 4-14, and they have a back-to-back losses. So I think that the Lakers are going to get the victory, of course, because the Utah Jazz are a very bad team, but it is always difficult and hard to play there in Utah. So I think that the Lakers are going to win this game by more than 7 point difference, and the Lakers will return to the victory. So in this video, I talk about the Lakers lost yesterday against the Thunders in the last game in the NBA group stage in the West Group B, where the Lakers lost the game 101 against the Thunders. The Lakers finished with a 2-2 record, and they are eliminated in the NBA Cup. And the Lakers fell to a record 11-8. They fell to the 6th place in the Western Conference, and the Lakers will finish tomorrow the week, where they will travel to Utah, where I think that they're going to defeat the Utah Jazz. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can let me any comment in any of my social media platforms, Substack, YouTube, or Spotify. So this is all for today. See you next video. Chibran.